welcome back to my channel. Today we will be tackling kinda serious topic, but also kinda not, I don't know. We will see where this video takes us, but I really wanted to talk about G-Dragon. I think there is not a single K-pop fan out there who doesn't know who he is as an artist, but not many actually bother to get to know him as Kwon Ji Yong. As a result, we get many false rumors and speculations that end up in bandwagon hate. I'll be discussing some of them with you today, so let's not lose any more time and let's go. I put this one as the first reason because it comes as no surprise. It's a recurring theme in YG Entertainment, since his way of working within every group is to prioritize the most marketable member over the others. In Big Bang, that member without a doubt is Ji Young, but not necessarily because YG would like him the most, but because he is one of the biggest and best known celebrities from South Korean entertainment industry worldwide. Everybody knows who G-Dragon is. I knew who he was even before I got into K-pop, mainly due to his collaborations with luxurious fashion brands. YG is an idiot, but he isn't stupid enough to not know how to push the most famous member out there and milk the money. I don't think Ji Young is really bothered by it, since he said he doesn't mind attention and he loves being in front of the cameras, but sometimes it gets too much for him as well, to maintain this badass, I don't give a fuck image that he was given by his company, especially because his personality is nowhere close to that. He is very emotional and cares about others, but so sometimes his stage persona is more of an act than his actual self. But that also isn't that uncommon in this industry, since no idol is 100% their purest, truest self on camera. And at the end of the day, people simply hate whoever or whatever is popular, and it's no different for him. So that's that on this point. This one unfortunately hurts not only Ji Young, but most if not all of Seungri's ex-friends since the Burning Sun scandal. I don't want to throw any jokes in this portion of the video because women got drugged and raped, which is beyond horrible and disgusting. Seungri's involvement still isn't completely clear, but we for sure know he was somehow associated with this horrific event. Although, of course, everybody ever associated with Seungri also got dragged into this by the general public, as we civilized people do, Ji Young got it even worse because they used to be best friends and even hung out during Ji Young's military break. It was no secret they spent so much time together and were about as close as friends can get. As of recently, since Ji Young was officially discharged back in October, they haven't been spotted together, although I've been on Ji Young's Instagram and saw that he has been visiting many of his friends, even in Paris. He also spent time with T.O.P., Taeyang, Jennie, Dara, Mino, and many other artists, but not Seungri, so many have assumed he cut ties with him. But I remember as soon as the Burning Sun scandal came into Korean media, Ji Young was instantly connected as well. Many articles questioning his possible involvement and knowledge about it, which was quickly ruled out as false rumors by South Korean police department. I can't say this damaged his career in any drastic ways because it didn't really, but it's disgusting to see how fast they will connect a completely innocent person into something so horrible just for extra clicks and money. It's beyond me. Ji Young was involved in a marijuana scandal back in 2011 for allegedly smoking it in the club where he was partying with his friends that night. Marijuana is strictly prohibited in South Korea and can even lead to prison time. Ji Young explained during the investigation that he was given the joint by a friend, thinking it was a regular cigarette, since he is, in fact, a regular smoker. But as soon as he tried it, he felt it wasn't just that and threw it away. This story was later, if I'm not mistaken, proven as the truth by the police, and he wasn't charged with anything. Regardless of that, this incident permanently ruined his image, and many, till this very day, still think of him as a drug abuser. accusing his story of being made up, which is very damaging and is giving him as a person a bad rap. Now, this is a big one. Most people I've encountered who dislike Ji Yong always tell me it's because of how stuck up and full of himself he is. Of course, everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but it hurts me when people say this because it's very clear they only looked at a surface level. I've been a huge fan of him since the beginning of 2017. I've been to his Mote tour, and let me tell you, he's very far from being arrogant or full of himself. If anything, he doubts himself very often, feels lonely, and doesn't feel like he's good enough of a person to make people around him happy. He talks about it openly, it's not a secret you have to unroll. It just takes a few minutes and a bit of research. Under this bad boy image actually hides a shy man with amazing humor, the cutest freaking love for kids, and a shit ton of pain from the past. Not everything was given to him at the start. He had to work hard to be who he is today, and that's why he respects everyone, regardless of their status. Even my mom thinks he is one of the most honest and genuine artists she's ever seen, and she's been to quite a lot of concerts with me. I think that tells a lot in itself. I hate that I even have to call this a scandal because love is a beautiful thing and shouldn't be considered as controversial. But if we sum it all up, he's been getting the most hate for his dating life. I think everyone with more than one working brain cell knows that since he's currently 31, turning 32, international age of course, this year, he for sure dated women before and he was intimate with them. But somehow whenever he's rumored to date someone or he talks about flirting with women in bars and stuff, it's a big deal. None of his rumored relationships were ever confirmed, but he did explain that that's due to the fact his girlfriends weren't comfortable with being exposed into the public eye, and once one of his girlfriends will be, he will gladly publicly announce it. He also explained that he doesn't feel obligated to share this part of his personal life with anyone outside of his family, which is why he never confirms or denies the accusations. But Korean public, more than everything I said, hates how many women he supposedly dated, calling him a womanizer and a heartbreaker. I mean, at the end of the day, we don't know how he is regarding his love life behind the scenes, but other members of Big Bang previously stated he's really bad at keeping relationships, and he is also shy to approach any woman, which is why all of their sad songs are written by him. A heartbreaker? Maybe. A womanizer? I highly doubt. Ji Yong is very far away from being like everyone else. He is outstanding in many ways, setting trends in both the world of fashion and the world of K-pop. His music takes versatility to a whole new level, always giving us what we've never heard before. His music videos and lyrics can be controversial. If you saw that bullshit music video, then you know what I'm talking about. He built his image on the shock value people experience when listening to his art, and I think that makes his music either very lovable to some, like myself, but also very unlikable to others, which is fine, music is subjective. Every artist gets hate for his music being trash, so nothing new here. But with Ji Yong, they don't only tackle his art, but also his style of living his personal life, which I think is wrong in itself. His fashion sense for sure is controversial once again, since he doesn't want to fit the mold of only wearing what's appropriate for his gender, but he mixes and matches everything in combinations no one else could ever pull through and make them look good. But he does, and I think that makes him even better and more unique. He isn't embarrassed to share his partying, drinking, or smoking habits, his pictures with female friends, and so on, which simply doesn't fit the polished, controlled idol image K-pop has for the most part, and that's where he is breaking boundaries. Not only for himself, but for future generations as well. He also has complete control of his art, meaning he produces, writes, and composes every single song, decides the design of an album, and so on, which makes it easier for him to connect with his fans. Speaking of smoking, yeah, Korean public doesn't love that shit. They scrutinize him on a daily basis for this, but especially whenever he's spotted smoking in public or posts a photo of it on his Instagram. I personally think there is, of course, a huge danger in smoking, and I would prefer for everyone to stop it just so they don't end up dying from health complications. But I also don't think it's that horrible to cancel someone over it. Many idols smoke and you have no idea about it. It's just really not alive for that situation, so people should really stop making it to be one. That's all I've prepared for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your opinion down below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this and give this video a like. I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye bye!